Hello everyone, Polish Cat here, and today we will start our online map series. And let me show you the basics. So I got 3 maps here. Here's the original one. I just copied all the other ones. Alright, so here we have the colored map. Bunch of different colors, I know. But the main one we want to look at is religion. So the religions that I put down here are Catholic Christianity, Orthodox Christianity, Arab paganism, Islam, Nordic paganism, and then paganism. I didn't want to just have to put down Italian paganism and then Caucasian paganism, so I just put paganism. Anyways, yeah. Catholic is like the main religion in this world. Orthodox is like the second biggest. So we have the Muslim Caliphate. I didn't want to like put like the Kingdom of Poland and the extra stuff. So this is actually just the Arab Caliphate that started in Mecca, but since I don't I think lagging. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna start. So the first war will be a war against France in Normandy. Obviously. France will start out with their first. The king marches with his main army. I will turn off names for this one. To try to cut off this bit is a tiny levy army ruled by a small noble trying to get the northern pieces. They successfully take this bit and hold out camp, try to get over here, try to get to the capital of Sion. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Normandy, with the support of Wessex, and Cornwall, and Brittany, with some volunteers coming from the other nations, they take a few towns and cities and villages and start burning them down. Now, you might be wondering, Polish Cat, why would they do such a horrible thing? Well, fun fact number 1 about medieval times, that was a viable strategy. Because if you wanted to hurt the enemy nation as much as possible, you are gonna have to, attack and burn down the villages so that they can't use the villages anymore. Burn down the buildings, burn down everything. Yeah. And that would happen to the enemy, so the enemy can also do that on you, so yeah. Anyways, the Normans get stopped here by a group of nobles in their levies. If you want to know what a levy is, it's a kind of common medieval soldier with not a lot of armor. Knights were actually pretty expensive, because you couldn't just get a full metal suit of armor, because how expensive it was. Anyways. The Norman king, William, pushes them back in circles and takes that. The French king right here decides to push back in a major battle. Goes on right here. France ends up winning and recaptures some of the towns over here. A smaller levy army also comes over here, and the encirclement is made. William the Bastard right now. If you want to know why he's called William the Bastard, I don't think you want to know, but yeah. He would eventually become William the Conqueror, but he is besieged right here. It's some English ships, not main English ships. These are like fishermen who just really support. Look, these guys, Wessex and Mercia really don't like France right now, so they're just supporting Normandy by sending fishing ships. France didn't really, stop this, since Normandy did have a navy, but it was mostly fishing vessels, small ones too. Don't have to bring enough supplies. So, from Calais, they try to get over there, but it's too late. The Norman king flees, and the area is captured, since the troops are pushed back too. The Norman king's son pushes south. Now he's fairly young, about 15, and decides to lead an army, facing some nobles right here. I don't know any French cities, all I know is Paris, Orleans, a few others like Toulouse, Bordeaux, Reims, and Orly. Pretty sure it's Orly. But they win, with the small amount of levies being used to move up right there. With this being fairly a stalemate due to the fact that this front, yes, can continue, but the only problem is, they continue more. These guys just continue more. And that's what they do. The French king decides to leave the front and slowly marches over here. By the time they meet, these guys have already took a lot of this. How? Well, the nobles kind of just fled, seeing as this army's growing bigger and bigger. And they face the battle right here. And the battle was won by the French. The Norman king, however, swoops in for second try, and they encircle the king's forces, and the king is killed in battle. With this, the king's wife, Queen of France, just goes over and tries to negotiate a peace treaty, because, having Normandy reach the gates of Paris and burning Paris to the ground is not a very smart thing. We'll delete that. And yeah, the peace treaty is Normandy gets Calais and this region and some other expansions. Oh, looks like 50%. I'm gonna have to end the video soon anyways. Normandy expands. And yeah, with the Norman king winning and the French king dying, yeah, after I do this, I will end the video. Anyways, yeah, the Norman king wins his first war of securing himself as basically, France is a power right now. Like, they're a superpower, at least in the sense of Europe. The superpowers right now are Burgundy, France, it's Belarus, Hungary, Austria, Poland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Kiev, Eastern Rome, Egypt, and Persia. All those guys are superpowers because they're basic, like, most of Spain, like, these guys, yeah, they're regional powers. So is Portugal, sorry, these four guys. Aquitaine and Britain are regional powers, and this dude has just become regional power. England is a regional power, only due to the fact that, yeah. If you're wondering why one last thing before I end the video, if you're wondering